not long ago, my wife says to me, hey, have you seen these mini stepper workout videos? And I said I had not. So she proceeds to show me all of these different workout videos where people have created entire workout plans based off of a mini stepper. So now I've got one here in my home, the Sunny Health and Fitness mini stepper. We're gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna show you what these things are supposed to do, how they work, and give you my final thoughts on if I think something like this is worth picking up for your own home gym. But as usual, do me a favor, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe to subscribe. I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos several times a week. And I'm also gonna put a link in the description down below to this exact mini stepper over on Amazon. So if this sounds intriguing, if you say to yourself, ooh, I want that after hearing what I have to say about it, click that link. It'll take you directly to this same Sunny Health and Fitness one on Amazon. Okay, so up close, the Sunny Health and Fitness, this is what it looks like. It sits here on your floor. Each step, as you can see, has a hydraulic pump underneath it. So basically what happens is, as that step goes down, it forces the other step to go up thanks to this rope contraction pulley thing underneath here. Here's what the steps look like. They've got a little bit of texture on each one to help you not slip, hopefully. And it's also got a real basic looking LCD screen here. It just tracks things like how many steps, the amount of time, estimated number of calories, things like that. There's a couple of hooks. You can see them on front of each step. What those hooks are for is this unit comes with 2 resistance bands because, like an elliptical, they want you to have a way to get your arms involved for a full body workout. So we're gonna actually hook those up as well and show you how those work. But let's take a look. Let's actually put this into action, see what it can do. All right, we're gonna do this without the resistance bands first, just so I can kind of give you an idea of what this looks like. So stepping on this is not hard at all. Whenever I first got the unit, I thought this might be a problem finding balance, but the one step goes all the way down, which then allows you to simply step up and start going. Now, one of the things online that people have complained about with this unit is that whenever the pedal goes all the way to the ground, that it can make a thud noise. Let's see if I can replicate. Not really much of anything there. Now, a lot of those reviews also said that it might have bothered the neighbors, which makes me think maybe like an apartment or condo situation. And those, I guess that might be bothersome to somebody down low. Here in my house, no one's even gonna be able to hear it. But some of the people are also saying that, like, look, if you go all the way down with your steps, it's gonna be louder, but just do smaller steps because this is still a good cardio workout and you don't have to go all the way down like this to get the benefit. Although what I find is that I tend to get better stretch through the glutes whenever I go all the way down, but I've also got kind of longer legs too. But it's easy to stay on. I thought balance would be an issue with this. It's not. Once you get going, you're good to go. That's part of the reason the resistance bands are there too, is some people said they just use them for balance. So let's get those involved and see what that looks like. So there's a couple of different ways you could use these resistance bands. One is, I'm not doing anything with them right now, and just the fact that, and by the way, I'm breathing heavy just from this little bit of use. Just holding these like this makes me feel even maybe a little bit more secure. I wasn't worried about falling off before, but this does help provide some balance. But for those who are really interested in sort of the elliptical movement, I can simply do something like this and get my upper body involved as well with, again, zero issues with stability or balance. In fact, it might even be helping being able to swing my arms like this. Now, one of the things I will mention here is that these bands are not very long. If I try to lift these to the side, it feels like they're gonna break. I'm just too tall for that. If you're under 6 foot, that's not gonna be an issue, but for you tall folks out there, thought I would mention. In the front, I don't hardly get that at all. It's just kind of to the side. One other thing to mention is shoe size. I wear a size 13 in men's, and it fit almost exactly the same size as this step. If you have over a 13, you're gonna be in trouble. Anything under 13, good to go. So I'm gonna tell you what, even just for the short demonstration, I'm breathing heavy. I can feel myself starting to sweat on my chest and on my back. It is a workout. This is a legit cardio workout. And I think part of that is because there's hardly any place to rest your hands, right? You can use them for stability and get them incorporated, but all of the work is going into your lower body to keep everything moving. And that puts a lot of torque or tension or whatever you want to call it on your lower body. So even as I kind of sit like this, I need to probably stand up slightly because I can feel it. So the Sunny Health and Fitness Mini Stepper, a cool little addition to a home gym that, even though it's not exactly like an elliptical, Like, do you want a full-size elliptical in your house? Probably not. But do you want something that can like work out your cheeks, work out your legs, work out your lower half, and even give you a little bit of a full body exercise too in the comfort of your home without taking up a bunch of space? Then the Sunny Health and Fitness Mini Stepper might be the way to go. And also don't forget, I've got a link in the video description down below to this exact Sunny Health and Fitness Mini Stepper over on Amazon. So if you want to click that, go check out how much it costs, some of the other features. You can do that and see this exact same one. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Thank you all so much for watching. If this was helpful, please hit like, maybe the subscribe, because I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos several times a week. I need to stand up because that was enough of a workout. I might cramp. Thanks y'all so much for watching. See you on the next video.